Hey everyone, it's Tuesday night again. You know what that means, don't you? It's time to join Mike and Christy for another episode of Where's My Sage? A show hosted by a psychic medium and a guy on a quest to find Bigfoot. Who would have thought? Together, they will take you on all sorts of adventures, and not with lots of different people. Christy even gives readings. It's time to sit back, get up and get ready. You can't sample the universe sitting down. Your hosts are waiting. Come on, let's go!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Where's My Sage, a taste of the universe. And we're here on a Sunday night. I'm Mike with my wonderful co-host, Christy London. Christy, how are you doing today?
Hi, everybody. I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Not bad. You know, we kind of disappeared for a few months there, and
A little more than a few months.
yeah, some craziness from the summer through now, and
Life happens.
reach out and say,
Here,
hey,
ready? Shit happens.
Yeah, that's how things happen. So,
Shit happens.
been a
Get my
couple
ticker
crazy
ready. I'm
weeks.
feeling feisty.
Okay, we can do that. I think we can get those. I think there's a banner here, you know, it's entertainment purposes only, the occasional
And I'll just say-
explicit language, you know, and
You should just make it say Chrissy uses explicit language and just be done with it.
yeah, I try, you know, I got to get back in
That'd
the
be
swing
kind
of
of jerky
things
of you
here.
if you actually did that, though. That'd be kind of
So,
rude.
Yeah, so we got some folks here to start popping in.
Hi,
Hey,
Abby.
Mary Beth.
I
It's good
love
to
your
see
new
you
profile
again.
picture.
There we go.
Yay, you too. Hi, Mom.
One of the people that reached out to wonder where we've been hiding.
Hi, Mom. I know. Hey, Tim.
who also reached out, and hey, there's Daniel there.
Hi.
And
Oh, hi,
how are you doing?
Daniel.
So coming in
Thanks
there
for
from
joining.
the UK. Isn't it past your bedtime there?
I was just going to say, what time is it there right now? My gosh.
5 hours. So no, it's only 9 o'clock.
Ahead
So not too
or?
bad.
Oh, okay. So they're ahead.
They're ahead. Yeah,
Okay.
they're not behind. They're
Time
not
is it
behind.
now?
Going the other way. So I am going to click on some.
Hi,
things
Marcy.
here.
Oh, there's Matt. Hi, Matt.
And there's the big man. How's the knee doing there, bud?
Yeah, how you doing?
And Tim's got to get one in. We'll get him in there. So,
Oh
hi, Michael, and good
Hi.
evening. So,
my
good
gosh.
picture there.
Yeah.
Thank you for the happy belated birthdays. And Melissa's coming in.
Hi, Melissa.
Yeah, so it's been a while. We've kind of gone through some things, and you know, I appreciate all the support. I lost Mom there for a little bit, a couple of months ago, and wasn't able to make it out to Whitehall for the Bigfoot calling contest and a couple other events that I had to reschedule. Hi, Chris. I hope
Hey,
you're not-
Chris. Long time
I
no
hope you're not
see.
getting too snowed in there in the Buffalo.
I know, right?
And we missed
I haven't
you
seen him in
guys.
forever.
So as folks are
Aw,
coming in,
you too, Melissa. I know, we were just like, you know what? We had plans to do like a private thing and that fell through. Mike had to go back because of the weather. So I was like, oh, I'm just sitting in, jogging pants. Why don't we just try to
Yep.
see more? Why don't we just do a show? Here we are. So,
Yeah. it's been
Boring.
it's just been nuts, and
Yeah.
we definitely missed you guys. We've got some events coming up. Christy's got some stuff coming up this week, so I'm gonna let her talk about that quick, and then my lights are going in and out, in and out. I think I'm gonna put it on
Why?
the green screen. I don't know. It's one of those.
Hey, are you getting it? I thought it kind of come down for you there.
Not because my
just had to double
phone,
check.
just kind of disappeared, the other day. So, yeah, just turned its power down in the middle of the night for no reason. Which is really strange.
That is a little odd. Do tell.
Yeah, it was at like 40%, unless somebody just was sick and tired, either, my small collection of people to get way too many Instagram memes from me. Sorry, man.
You and your freaking memes, man.
So,
My phone will go ding, 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 ding. I'm like, Mike's bored again. Damn it. He's got no time. Just
so
okay, there's Mike.
the way it's going.
You're worse than my kids when it comes to memes. You're 50. Get a grip.
Older than that after last week, so
I was being kind.
I know. There's not a lot of gray up there either. I think the other reason Christy wanted to pick on my hair, so that's the other reason.
I'm just going to say it. Come on, girls. I'll say it for all of you. Oh, my God. Look at his hair. He has hair. I couldn't believe when I saw it. This was the first time because he started to grow it, and then everything happened, and we took a break, and he was doing his thing. I was doing mine, and here we are. And I saw him this weekend, and I said, oh, my God, look at your hair. I couldn't believe it. He actually had hair. Okay. But otherwise,
there's no bald. There's no bald.
But it's good. I'm teasing. So, do you use that like comb and color men's stuff, or is that your natural hair color?
I'm lucky.
So you're just gray on the sides.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not like my brother. Hopefully he's.
Yeah, I know. I saw Sean on Facebook not long ago. Yeah, he's very gray. Very gray. Poor Sean.
So, why did I had my hair for so long? Because it's easier when I was diving to have to deal with it. Mary Beth wanted to know there. So, yep.
Easy.
It's
no,
easy
I can't
too.
say anything.
You get up and go. You know, put product in there. So.
Preaching to the choir here.
Yep.
Ah.
Hello, Joseph.
Hey, Joe.
And hello, Michelle. So,
hi, Michelle. Good to see you. Oh, hey, Joanna. Our friend Joanna's on there too. To see her.
Yeah. But she had.
That's Joanna.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I went through. No, what I did is I went through and clicked. There's a couple that I've clicked that I may not have posted because I starred them, so we can go back for their questions. If they
Gotcha.
I'm a little out of practice of pushing buttons. Maybe I'll push some buttons today.
Me too. Well, at least we know. It's not too soon. At least we know I won't ban your mother from the studio anymore.
It's not too soon.
I'm such an ass. But you know what? I can make jokes like that because one, she'd laugh at me for saying it, and two, she can come on my ass if she wants to. So.
Well, we do show about spiritualism and mediumship, and those messages from beyond, and she might just throw something in there. You
never know.
Guys,
yeah, she'll do it in a way that I'll watch your face like totally change, and I'll just be like, "What's wrong?"
Yeah. So. You're touching on Mom now, and we'll circle back to your event because I really don't want to miss that event. So, and I'll just say a couple more hellos.
Hi,
Jamie.
Hello.
Maria.
Hi, Maria.
And Rhonda.
How are you, Maria? Hi, Rhonda.
Hope she's not completely snowed in out there.
Ooh, yeah, you guys are
Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. Thank you. Oh, you mean Mike? My bad. Hey, Cindy.
Cindy.
Long time no see, girl.
When I got into this thing, I ran from every medium and every psychic that was around us, including, Psychic Cindy, who was kind of part of Teddy's team, and, we were all joining together. But when I lost my mom, I drove down to North Carolina really, really fast. We didn't know, and got down there and I went looking for paperwork, and I couldn't find paperwork I was looking for, and I called my partner, and she put me onto that paperwork, and I was so frustrated I couldn't listen to the message that was coming through. And my sister-in-law, who happened to be sitting on a table, or sitting at a table, not on the table, behind me, was watching and just listening to one half of the conversation. And my sister had gone through and started cleaning the apartment before we got there. And Christy put me on some paperwork that I probably would not have found, and then put me into another room and literally described everything. And when I say, I run from folks and those connections, I'm saying this is as a member. No, we're talking about my hair. I'm not a hair club member, but, TM, but it was crazy, and we kind of miss the message sometimes that's right in front of us when she tells us what's going on, and there were some really important documents that she put us on that I was able to give to the rest of my family to take care of some very important items that day. So,
you just blindsided me with that.
MB, you're totally correct there. I am a skeptic. And, it gotta go. I mean, that first day at Hinsdale when Christy described my grandfather with tea, and I had to run the hell out of the building.
I was standing right in front of you. What do you want from me?
Yeah. With members of my own team that I was part of that time, where we had 2 other psychics on the team, I still was running from everyone's that I knew. So when she gives a message, listen, it'll probably be there. So enough of the depressing kind of crap. Now, the weird thing we're going to say about this whole thing, because as I'm and along with that, we did lose Joe Schneider from Western New York, another amazing Bigfoot guy. And I happened to be at Joe's house the last time I talked to my mom. I actually left his house, and he was diagnosed like 2 weeks after Mom. And the last Bigfoot real event I did was with Joe. But I left, drove through Naples, where I was a week before, picking something up for her. So when we talk about the universe doing some weird stuff, guys, it drove me there. When I picked up my brother to head to North Carolina, GPS did not take me down the normal big routes. It took me out around and right past Joe's house, where there were a whole bunch of Bigfooters waiting to go to Whitehall. And as I got the notice from my sister in the middle of the night as we were driving to North Carolina because Mom was in the hospital, I got the message in Whitehall, West Virginia. Weird stuff, man, with the universe. So like I said, take a deep breath. Go hug your parents, your siblings, and whoever else is really close to you. Go out to breakfast, even if there's a snowstorm.
Wow, you just went there. Sick of Mom.
I'm sending my message.
You're always defending them. Sick them.
So
don't pick on poor Mike. Well, there you go.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, folks, pick up the phone, call your friends. Maddie, I'll call you later. Make sure you're in contact with your people that are close to you, because you just never know. So we got some other folks popping in. I'm going to click on those hellos. And again, I appreciate the condolences, guys. So it's Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Mercy. Thank you. And Jean. So in the process, we also ended up inheriting my mom's miniature Doxy, who is trying to integrate herself into the house with a Doberman and a German Shepherd that I have. And she has...
we got this big and bigger.
Yeah. Hi, Josh.
Who rules the roost there? Who rules it?
And this little monster, chases the Doberman up onto the couch. And thank you.
And how old is she?
She's 9, and the other 2 are 3. But, there's nothing more funny than watching that happen. So if we hear some barking in the background, we're gonna have to. It's gonna be part of the show now. So because having the 3 of them and getting them adjusted is where we're going. So I'm gonna mark those off. Thank you again for the prayers, guys. Hi, Marilyn.
Hi, Marilyn. Hey, Josh.
I'm clicking way too fast. I'm using my thumbs. I did get that.
You are all thumbs.
Yeah, I am all thumbs. So, what do you got going this week before we completely forget that? Because this is a local event, and I might actually make it up there to visit. And
people can come, and it's free. So, so you all know that we absolutely, positively love and adore Joe Pieri, who owns Paranormal Oddities here in Depew. So he has a show called Paranormal Cooking, and he has invited me to be his next guest. And it is a live show that we're going to do in the venue, which is at Paranormal Oddities. So I pick a
Where we
recipe.
did our first live show.
That's right. We did our very first live show there. We've gone live from there a couple of times since then and done our show there just because. So we are also, and you know what, condolences to the Pierre family too, because Joe just lost his dad last week. So we love you. We love you, Joe. And I could not make it. I was so upset. But yes, but we're always there for you if you need us. But yes. Okay. So so Paranormal Oddities this Thursday, it's going to start at 7:00. So I'd say get there between, I don't know, at least by 6:30, maybe a little earlier. Do some shopping, look at the show, the shop. He's done so much with it. And I think he's looking to expand it again, which is crazy. It's so cool. There's so much. You don't know where to look first. So so we picked a recipe. We're going to do a chowder. And you can actually, he even just told me they're going to set up, not only will we have a live audience, but we will also have a phone line for people to call in and ask questions, whether it's about the recipe. I'm sure they can ask me questions, you know, if I want to give a message while we're cooking or whatever. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And then everyone gets to sample what we make too. So yeah, and it's free of charge. Just go and support Joe, you know, and just come and see the shop. You'll not be sorry. And he does so much there. And he and I had also talked about recently when I was there doing something else, another event there myself. So I may actually be planning sometime in the next couple of months to go and do a show myself again. So, you know, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I can't wait. 7:00, the 18th at Paranormal Oddities. And I wrote it down. It's 5823 Transit Road in Depew, but you can just look up Paranormal Oddities on Facebook or online and you'll find them. So if you can, if you know you're going to go, will be a magic. Only if you're donating one. Do you have one I can borrow? So yeah, that's going to be cool. And then I have also March 8th and 9th. I will be back in Michigan in Ann Arbor to do Potographs Parafest 5. It's such a tongue twister with Tim Miley and his new girlfriend Lauren, who is the most adorable little thing ever. They're so cute and sick. Have you seen them on Facebook? They're like, they post pictures, they do everything together. Her daughter loves him to death. And just so they are actually taking Potographs in a new direction, which is going to be phenomenal. And they're going to grow it, and it's going to now grow and evolve. It's still going to be this, but they're going to expand on the whole idea of Potographs. And if you're not familiar with Potographs, look up Tim Miley and read about his story. Or I don't know if you remember.
We have an episode.
We have an episode. What was the episode?
Now you're going to make me go back and take a peek here. Give me 1 minute.
I love that. Hi, Carrie.
So, yep.
So, yeah, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a fundraiser. And if you can't make it out to Ann Arbor, Michigan, that's okay. You could donate online. Last year, talk about the theme of snowstorms. We were there, and some of us got there on Friday to tour the facility because we raised money for the Humane Society. So we were all there, spending time with the animals, and that was so much fun. But as we were leaving, like 3:00 in the afternoon that Friday, it starts to snow, and they were not kidding when they forecast the snow, because by late Friday night, early Saturday morning, we got hit with a snowstorm, and it was literally within a 5-mile radius of where we were all at. We were all in this hotel for this event. Dustin Perry, his flights got canceled. He got stuck. He got snowed in somewhere after he got a flight. He drove a car. He rented a car and drove through the snowstorm. Johnny Zaffis made it last second, like 4:00, 5:00 in the morning. It was crazy, but everyone got there. And even in the snowstorm, we still managed to raise, I believe, over $11,000. So it was pretty cool. So you can always donate again if you want online, if you can't make it, or hey, make a weekend out of it. That's what we do. It's going to be fun. So it's a good cause.
99.
Yes.
Episode.
Wow. All right.
Almost a year ago.
Was it? Oh yeah, because that's when we were starting to talk about it for last year too. Yeah, it's going to be great. And this year I get to do a show. We did individual shows last year. This year, we're doing a show. He's combined myself, and I'm honored to say I'm working with Dana Stricker and Deb DeRoos. And if you don't know who those ladies are, they are amazing, wonderful people in the paranormal field. You have to look them up. They are phenomenal. And they're fun to be with at the after party. So, but they're great people. So I'm really excited, and I'm actually a little intimidated to read with them. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, but it'll
Taddy's
be a
gonna
good
be.
time.
You got Taddy's gonna be there. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of our former guests are gonna be there. Which is,
Casey Colburn from Buffalo is coming, or she's from Jamestown, but she's in our area. We love Kay. She'll be there. Actually, I'll just put the poster in there now. Hold on. You can talk.
oh, I
I'll
was
do
just gonna
this.
turn around and pick. My co-host got me my birthday present here. This great new cookbook on spices. There's no where's my sage? There's no sage in there. A whole book of spices with no sage. So I had to give a big kick.
Who would have
The
thought?
universe, like, where's my sage? Well, that's what I've been asking. Where have we been? So
Oh my gosh.
yeah, so we're trying to get out there, guys. We're gonna try to do some events together. We've hopefully got a location put down in a couple of weeks. I don't know if we might go live, may not go live, but we're getting back together as a team because we've taken the last couple of months off to re-energize and get going again. If up above, you're gonna see. I'm gonna get little Daniel's logo up in here, but look for the Mythical Legends podcast here. I just put that logo up there. That's Daniel's page. Young Daniel is in England, and he's 14.
He's such a
He's got
sweetheart.
an amazing podcast. I was on it a couple of months ago, and it was an awesome experience. He's a very, very smart gentleman. So please, if you guys are looking, if we're not around or whatever, and you want to hear something about cryptids in England and some awesome stuff from a fresh new face and fresh new eyes on the subject, check out young Daniel Barrett's wonderful podcast. Daniel Lee, you'll usually find him as, and he's already learned to turn around and do eDNA, something a lot of the adults in the field, and debunking more stuff. So we're giving that young man some credit, and it's got me back inspired again to do stuff.
And he is just, if you ever listen to him, just the questions he asks and the things that he says and does are, for a young man his age, I will not say a kid, you're not a kid. For a young man his age, I'm extremely impressed in the way he thinks about things and his insight with things already. And kudos to his parents, especially his dad. It's his dad that he works with, right? That really takes him out. And yeah, he takes a lot. It's not easy to foster and harn and really nurture. If you're not into things yourself or you don't understand, my mom had always said it was very frustrating for her. She didn't know how to help me. Like when you're into something that is not known and you're a kid, it's already hard enough to be a parent, but then to, not only does he support him, he does it with him, right? He's out there doing things with him.
He gets out a little bit forward. They've actually done a couple of events in Bristol in the UK, and myself and Amy Boo actually went in by StreamYard and we're live there, and he takes from his conferences, he raises funds for the community. Like the mayor was there. I mean, he's been featured in the main newspapers in the UK. I mean, just a great gentleman, great kid.
He really is.
But hey, there's something, guys. Using these subjects to turn around and get kids inspired in science is an amazing thing. It's what I'm always trying to do. So Josh, when we're going to come back to Ohio, the plan for Ohio. I know I have an event in Ohio. I don't know if Chrissy's coming.
Oh, there you go.
Or not.
If I'm coming with you or not?
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't talked about.
Oh, I don't know. Which event is this?
That's the STM. That's Monster Fest. So. But I'm out there. I'll be doing a presentation. Not a main speaker, but I'll be doing some off stuff. I don't know. We keep bouncing around what I keep doing, but we're definitely doing a presentation. I will be there with some really great folks. Amy Boo, Lyle Blackburn. Of course, the STM crew.
They're awesome.
A couple other podcasts. Jeremiah from Bigfoot Society is going to be doing a live there. I'm sure Sean and those guys from Pennsylvania will be there as well. So we got a couple of questions
Very cool.
in our little.
Hold on 1 second. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I had to like go in and fish because, excuse me, the flyer that he had, the poster for it there, I just sent it to you in Messenger. He had to change it because unfortunately somebody had to drop out at the last second. So yeah, it was quicker for me to give it to you because you're faster at all that stuff, and then I can start answering some questions. Well, you do all the work behind the scenes like you always do anyway. So yeah. How's the baby, Josh? She is so adorable.
Okay.
Josh and his wife are new parents. Beautiful little baby girl. What is she, like 4 months now? 3 months? Oh my God, has it been that long? Holy creeps.
You sent it there, so now I have to go to something else.
Where do you want me to put it? I can send it anywhere now. You know what? Hold on. Okay, everyone just freeze. Hold on. I can do this. I can do this. Hold on. I can do this. You keep talking.
Save it into the drive or just drop it into the
Into the what?
Just save it to the drive.
Oh, I forgot I can do that. See, I've been banned from doing stuff like that because you don't let me do it. Because we're
out of practice, guys. We apologize. It's been like I said, we really have missed you guys, and
yeah,
we don't have any moose adventures coming up soon, but we are heading up that way. So, yeah.
Can I tell you guys how sick I was on that trip? And I had so many people like, oh my God, it looked like so much fun. I said, you know what? It was so much fun. Talk amongst ourselves. Exactly. See, our people get us. Okay, it's there. It's there. I got it.
It's there. All right, I'm good.
It's there. Right. But I was so sick. Poor Connie and poor Mike. I had a migraine from almost the second we left to go until I got home, riding in the car with, I don't know what the thing is wrong with my neck. Oh my God, I was so sick and I was so miserable. I can't believe Connie wants to go and do something with us again. I love Connie.
All right. Interesting.
Everything's interesting.
I'm looking for it and I'm not seeing it. Huh.
It's there. You said overlays, right?
Oh, you already put it in. Wow. Yeah, it's right there. Look at that. And
did he not say, people, help me here. Did he not say put it in overlays? I said, okay, I can do that.
There we go.
Wow. I can't even do it right and I'm still doing it wrong. Okay, so this is Pot of Grass Parafest 5. Look at all these awesome people. Heather Taddy, Dustin Perry, he's always there. He doesn't miss any. There's Deb, Dan Class from Hinsdale House. Our Danny's going to be there too. Everyone here is so much fun, and they're so awesome. They brought in John Tenney. John Tenney is one of the best and funniest speakers I've ever listened to. We first met him at MidParacon, 3 years ago now? It's been 3 years, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be 3 years. Holy crapes. Where I was hobbling around on my bad knee the whole time. How come it seems like all my ailments are coming to light, but you're the one who's usually falling apart?
And the funny thing is that Connie was with us when you turned around and
that was a bad story. Yeah, you know what? So want to hear a quick story about that one, you guys? So my knee is already bad, right? And we're taking a break in between what we're doing with Connie, and she takes us to go see the boat come in at the lock. So I know, Melissa, I have to at least be positive though, right? I have to at least think positively, like at some point, he will pay attention, and it's the whole work wife thing. It falls, it's a good thing I'm seasoned at this, right? But thank you for the support. So here it's starting to rain, and we had to walk up a lot of steps, right? In zigzags. And I was like, I'm just going to go. It was my car, I think. So I was like, I'll go get the umbrella. It's starting to rain. I hobble down, right? And I go to my car. And as I'm as I'm starting to, hey, Jimmy, as I'm starting to come back across the parking lot, you can see, or the lot, like inside, you can see way across up the stairs and you can see them on top. Now it's really starting to sprinkle. So I take a step to go hurry and something went in my knee, right? So here I am. I can barely walk and I can barely stand up. I finally make it. They're watching me the whole time, right? I get up to the top. Here's the umbrella. They're like, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm in pain. Then I take my phone out and I look and it says, Michael Ann called me like 2 minutes ago. I'm like, why did you call me? He says, well, we were going to call you and tell you to hurry up, but this hasn't started to ring. We saw you almost go down. So I hung up the phone. What? And then they proceeded to watch me struggle to get back across and all the way up those stairs like a true partner would. So there you go. Connie, I don't blame. Connie shouldn't have had to do that. Mike, on the other hand, was, yeah, you're just, yeah. So there's my story about that. Wasn't that nice? Wasn't that nice? Yeah.
It happens.
Yep. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
And then, yeah. So.
All right. So readings. So for those of you who have never done this and those of you who have but may have forgotten, this is what I need from you today. I'd like your questions to be direct. I'd like your questions to be specific. I would like your questions to include names of people and really put your intentions out there. Why I need to ask for all this, I have no idea. That's how I feel. That's what I'm being told. So that's what I'm going to do. We don't question spirit. We go with it. Our guides know what we need and how to get the job done. So that's what we do. Please remember that some things can be, this is kind of a difficult venue, not difficult, hard, but difficult in the way that I can't explain or take the time like I normally would one-on-one. So please be open-minded and remember that if there is anything you do not understand, I never want you to go away feeling like you didn't get a message or it was wrong. I want you to please feel free to reach out to me. Send me a message or a text or call me, and I will be happy to try to elaborate. Sometimes it just takes a few extra minutes and a little more information to do that. Excuse me. So also remember too that if for some reason your question does not get answered, this kind of a venue is a beautiful thing. Why? Because it's not always about receiving a message personally from me or from spirit. It's about going through this together as a group. And when we do that, we're there for each other. However, you may receive a message you don't even expect to receive through somebody else. It's kind of like getting into your car. And I always say this, after a bad day at work, you turn on the radio and the perfect song comes on the radio and it just speaks to you. That's it. That's all it may take. And, because it's not possible always for me to always get to everybody. Spirit will know how to get you what you need as long as you're open to it. And that goes for every day. All right. So, and please one question at a time. Don't ask about multiples and don't keep repeating only because then poor Mike has to do a lot more work and then he may lose it because of how the feed works. So,
yeah. And
did I cover everything?
And we've brought ourselves back. So we're still on 3 different locations. So, we're on Christy's personal page, we're on Where's My Sage on Facebook, and we're also on Where's My Sage on YouTube. So you may not see some of the questions that have popped up somewhere else.
Right.
Once I brought that music thing up, and I'm like, hey, we got to get Dee Schneider from Twisted Sister on here because for some reason their music always, be it the holiday, whatever, always keeps me going where everything's there. So, let me click those, and I'm going to come over to the other channel here.
Wow, it is still so windy out here.
Yeah, we're both. If we disappear for some crazy reason, Western New York is getting crushed. We're lucky.
I mean, we didn't
kind of on the outskirts of everything going on. I think
we got about a little less than a foot of snow, which wasn't bad. But the wind is drifting things in a way that it just you're not used to. So it's drifting in places you don't expect, and it's making it hard for clean up and crews and things like that. So,
all right.
Yeah.
So,
and it's freezing outside.
Yeah, it's like 19 with a wind chill like 5. Over the store, it was crazy. So the first one, Mary Beth Christy, can you ask my mom if she's been visiting me? And I think that was the same she had put in. So, yep. So I'm going to pull that there from there, and I'm going to let you answer it again. Please just ask once so I don't lose you guys.
Yeah, but there's an energy there that doesn't belong there. Your mom's been around, but the other thing you're feeling that you can't put your finger on, that is, I'm getting antsy, like I'm getting fidgety. I keep moving my foot. I have my foot propped up on one of the chairs, and it's like I can't stop my foot. Like I'm almost like I'm trying to untangle it or get it out from like it's like I want it untangled or out of something. I feel like she's hanging around, keeping whatever else this thing is in line, and keeping them like at a distance. But now that you know, like she's been waiting for you to figure out, hey, it's not just me, because you haven't been doing certain things that you should be doing. So you got to cleanse your house, and you need to regain control of your energy there. Not bad, but it doesn't belong, and it definitely is not something you want to linger around. Keep the room to your door upstairs closed too, to your office upstairs. Keep that door closed. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, call me. You know that anytime. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the one thing. With the calls, folks, and the messages, try to keep them in normal business hours for the eastern half of the United States. Not midnight, 3 o'clock in the morning. It gives me a hard time on top of things.
Yeah, because I get nasty messages. What the are you doing right now? It's 3 a.m. Why are you awake? Blah, 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 blah. Why am I fighting this? What am I picking up on? I'm like, weren't you sleeping? Like, what are you talking about? And we live an hour and a half away from each other. Yeah, over an hour away.
So why I don't listen.
Your poor wife is all I have to say on that. But hey, whatever.
So Kansas is deep freeze, wind chill -30. No, thank you. It's the reason I don't ice dive anymore.
No, thank you. See, no, seriously, what do you do for? Yeah, but what do you do for that? Like, wouldn't that freeze everything, even your heating system? I don't get it.
The negative 30. Just insulate.
But it's -30. Even here, we only get negative like 15 or 20, and that you're jacking your heat up and things are freezing and exploding all over. Like, I can't imagine.
You just prep ahead of time.
Wow. Can you set him straight for me, please, Melissa? You seem to be really hardcore in my corner tonight.
Everybody's in my corner.
Smarty pants.
All right. From Joanna, any news for me?
Hi, Joanna. I got a hardcore no. No. Like, no. That's all. That's what I'm getting. No. Very adamant no. It's not that way.
And the follow-up was from Aha, because she's asking anything from my sister.
I'm getting a hardcore no. A very adamant no. 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 That's what I'm getting. And then it's not that way. Exclamation point. That's what I'm getting from her.
Yeah. I'm hey, my brother doesn't want to answer my messages lately either.
Ooh, I also just got a very sister-like, you know better. Sisterly, motherly, you know better. Whatever that means. I get Jason and I hear stay away. With what context that should be in, I have no idea. So it's however you connect with it. I see Jason and then stay away. Yeah, all of a sudden I don't like something. I don't like something with that. There's something about his situation that makes me frustrated, irritable, uncomfortable. Like I kind of feel like I'm going into shutdown mode where I just don't want to deal with anything and I want to get away from it. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. And remember, you guys, if you can give us feedback too, that'd be great. You know, if you can validate anything, that's wonderful too. We love to see that.
Always a wonderful thing. All right. From Maria, any messages for me from Josh? Did you? Oh, I thought you froze there for a minute.
I'm having this vision of like, I feel like I can't function. Like I'm freezing, like slowly freezing. Because I just had this vision of watching, I feel like it's a man dressed like, I don't know, Alaska, somewhere. And he is snowshoeing. And he is in this open, huge, vast area where there is nothing but snow and mountain around us. And even as I tried to speak, I felt like my body was not capable of doing anything but just staying focused on what I had to do. And I was in slow motion. So if there's anybody out there who can validate, or if this means anything to anybody, please pop into the chat and let me know. I keep hearing, I've got to go, I've got to go. He had kind of like turned at me, I gotta go, I gotta go. That was out of nowhere. Okay. Hello, Maria Lisa. So the first thing I heard from, and I have to say your kid, yo mama. Yo mama. And I got okay, I can't do it, but it's hold on. It's the yo, kind of like, hey, he's making some sort of hand signal. And my fingers, I don't even think it's done that way anymore. I don't go that way anymore. What?
You might want to watch the channels. Hey, I'm out of practice. It's only occasional minutes.
Listen, it's a Spock sign. It's the Spock thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he was like this.
Yeah, well, that's something different.
Okay, listen. Don't go getting all professional on me here, okay? I can only do what I'm supposed to do here. It's not like I was flipping people off. Okay. And most people wouldn't know it if you wouldn't say it.
I have a ticker for that. Oh, no, that's not the right ticker. Yeah, occasional explicit language. Yep, I got that one there.
Hey, Michael?
Yep. Gotcha.
Never mind, an itch. So two things. I'm hearing you know, the bicycle bells that you slide back and forth. It's like the cha-ching, cha-ching kind of a ring sound. I'm hearing that. may or may have nothing to do with Josh. I'm hearing that. And somebody has a new man in their life, and he says to be careful. He's very leery of this person. We don't really like him very much. We don't trust him. I wanted to say you at first, but then I kind of got to know. So that means it's got to be somebody close to you. And it makes him concerned for this person. So he keeps going, pass, like pass on them. Don't keep them around, just pass. Yeah. And that's it. So I hope this helped you. I hope you understand. If not, you know where to find me. Okay. Thank you for your question.
Round 2.
That's 2.
I just had surgery last week. Wondering if you're picking up on anything from me, from Joseph.
Hi, Joey. Dude, you've had a lot of surgeries. I feel like there are more to come. I feel like we're fixing whatever it is we need to fix. I feel like we're handling whatever needs to be handled. But they want me to tell you, your spirit guides want me to tell you that you're not done yet. I do feel like there's more to come. But I feel like it's on different things for different reasons. I'm also being shown that you're starting to work again spiritually. Whoever you're working with, you need to stop. It's not a good combination. It's not a good mix, and it's going to not end well for you. So stay away from that group or whoever it is you're starting to connect with. You need to get yourself out of that. I'm being told you're not like them anymore. And they're no good for you. You already kind of know that, but I feel like you have the itch, so you're trying very hard to find your niche again. This is not going to be it. Follow your gut. That's the number 1 rule. Your guides are telling me to tell you, though, and you know I'm not a doctor, I can't diagnose, but they're telling me to tell you you're going to be fine, though. You're going to be fine. Just, I'm getting irritated. I don't like your situation. I don't like who you're around. I don't like who you're involved with. I don't like who you're trying to be with them. Stop. Just be yourself. Just be who you are. Don't go down that other road. It won't be worth it. If you choose to stay and stick around and see what happens, you're going to find that things will be successful. You will do some things that will be successful, good. You'll feel like you helped people, and then it's all going to turn around and blow up in your face. And then you're going to be left with some shit energy to deal with. Okay, so please don't, because actually they're going to be doing more harm than good. Okay. All right. I wish you the best.
Thank you. And we got a couple of folks that tuned in. Hi there.
Hi, Lori and Dave.
Haven't seen you guys in a while. Hello, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
Hello, Colette. Good to see you back. Colette, you might have tuned in a little late, but you know you're into Bigfoot, and there's a Bigfoot UK thing up there. Take out the Mythical Legends podcast there. Danielle
oh, yeah.
is going to be doing some events up near you. So, hello, Maria.
Hi, Maria.
And then Melissa says to turn around, keep the water faucets dripping, the doors to the cabinets open, and stay the heck inside. Yep.
Yeah. I love
Hey,
you.
Again, you can keep that stuff.
We have to meet her someday. We may have to go to
Yes.
Kansas City. And,
Okay,
you know.
cleared that one
Yeah.
there. And let's go to our next one. Next one's going to be. Let's go. Oops, I'm pushing the wrong buttons. Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Hi, Sarah.
So,
Long time no see.
next one's going to be from Carmela. If I push the right.
Hi, Carmela.
Any messages from my sister Nicole? And also, I will finally meet someone special in my life. I really need some guidance right now. Bless you.
That was a cough, but thank you. I didn't want to cough in everyone's ear. So your spirit guides are telling me that you're wearing yourself pretty thin. Stop pushing so hard. You've really just got to work on being yourself. And they're saying that you have been, and they know you have been, and they're proud of who you are and the progress you're making. But there are still elements or things about you or the way you're going about things that keep holding you back. I still feel like you start off in an authentic type of a way, and then what you do is as soon as you feel like there may be any opposition or disapproval on someone else's part, all of a sudden you're just willing to go with the flow, even if it's something that you shouldn't just be going with the flow. We all need to be flexible. We all need to be open-minded and, compromise, but there are certain things you don't compromise on. And right now you need to be more strict with yourself than anything, because right now it's very important that you do learn to not only draw the boundaries, but hold them. Your spirit guides are saying you will meet somebody, but it's not going to be Mr. They're saying Mr. Forever / long term is not going to come along for about another 3 years. In about 3 years, you will meet this person. This is time. It does not mean you're supposed to shut down and do nothing in the meantime. You're supposed to date. You're supposed to learn. You're supposed to have fun. You're supposed to expand your horizons. You're supposed to get out there. But you need to work on continue to work on yourself and keep going in the direction you're going. They're also saying that you need to cut your mom some slack. Cut her some slack, but yet lean on her for support. So allow her to really be there for you in the way that she knows how to be. The reason you cut her off so quickly about things is because it's usually she's usually right, or she's going to say something you don't want to hear, but she's extremely observant. And she's not trying to be pushy, and she's not trying to be judgmental. She's just trying to be there for you in the best way she knows how as your mom. This is all from your spirit guides, so a lot of divine guidance for you. All right. So I wish you the best of luck and keep up the good work. Thanks for your question. I have to turn my light on. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. So again, yeah, we came in special today, guys. We were supposed to be doing an event, and the weather kind of messed it up here in Western New York. So again, Chrissy's got an event in Buffalo this week, Thursday, at Paranormal Oddities. We've been trying to get around, and we've done a couple other folks' podcasts and things. We do appreciate you guys coming to join us today. I know we're on a different day of the week. We're in a different time slot. We missed everybody, and some folks have been reaching out and said we missed you guys. Pretty much on me. I had some things come up, and just kind of disappeared for a little bit. Again, those guys that supported and sent all the thanks and stuff with the loss of mom and everything was always important. So Colette, so we are on earlier. It's awesome. I'm going to meet Dan in September. So there's some changes. So life is there. Carmela, it's part of a path. So we'll keep that there, and Chrissy's coming back here in a second. Never settle. See what's there, and don't pick on your mother. That's always an important thing.
Okay. So, what did I miss? I wasn't going
I'm
that
just
long.
kind of filling out the questions as we go along while you were taking care of what you were taking care of and turning the lights on. And
well, I noticed it was getting darker and darker. Doesn't it seem brighter now?
No, it seems the same.
Really? Because I could see the reflection, like on the picture behind me. Like I lit up the whole room next to me. It was dark.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. You're blind. Actually, you're not. I can't even say that you're not. Whatever. All right. Sorry. I'm back now. I feel better. I can see.
Yeah. So things kind of bounced along there, So we got folks, kind of coming in, and we'll take a couple more. I know that, and again, folks, ask questions once if you could, just so it doesn't pop up the rollout or I'll miss it. We're coming to you from 3 different locations, and as Christy said earlier, for those that are turning in, there may be a message for you hidden amongst the other messages. So pay close attention. There's some things I'm actually going to go back and listen to, and there was something.
Because God knows you never listen to me when I'm direct with you, but hey, whatever.
I think there's some messages from some other people in there that are kind of go back and look at today. So,
you're such an ass. I'm not even gonna hide that. You're just an ass.
Where's my banner in here somewhere?
And they're not usually hidden either. Messages come
they're
in all
right
different
out
ways.
in the open.
If I say something to somebody and you're listening to this podcast, even if it's later on, and it resonates with you, it was meant for you. If you get that tingle, if you get that feeling, if you feel it in your gut, if you just connect with it, then it was meant for you also.
Yeah. It was kind of crazy where it was just like, hey, we're going to do a show. And like I said, we kind of disappeared for a little bit. So,
yeah.
So Debbie asks, is there any messages from Joyce?
Oh, and also please, tonight, I'd like you to, make your questions specific. Include the name of the person you want to hear from, and just one question at a time. Okay. Hi, Debbie.
Sorry, I had some weird knocking behind me. It was kind of strange.
Okay, so Debbie and my dad were friends for a long time. They just knew each other for years. And my dad stepped forward for you on this one. And he's kind of giving you the eye, like kind of slacking a little bit. Something going on. And I feel like this is like an insider kind of a thing for you guys, or like I don't know. You know what I mean? So he's doing his, yeah. She'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Joyce says things are not always what they seem. Tell her she knows that. She seems a little out of breath today, actually. I can't breathe.
All right. So Debbie says, I do.
Okay. So there you go. Because as soon as you said I do, she stopped. It's just going on. I love Joyce. She's suffocating me. I'm suffocating. Now she's being dramatic about it. She's laughing at her. She's going to kill me. And now she's showing me her mitt, her baseball mitt. So I don't know what's going on with that either, but she's got her mitt out. So she looked at me and winked. She goes, she does. She will. I said, okay. So there you go. So I wish you the best of luck. I miss you. Thank you for your question.
Okay. Coming from the old YouTube, Melissa's asking, my sister showed up in a weird, bizarre dream last night. I don't remember the storyline exactly, but it was so nice to see her. So I don't know if you got anything follow up on that, or
dude,
kind of more
you got to visit. You got to visit. That's awesome. She says you needed the hug. I don't know if she hugged you in the dream, but like that's when you get visits like that. That's like getting a hug. That's I'm here. That's them with you. You know. She says it's been a while. Actually, she says never. Have you never dreamt of your sister before? Yeah. She's got her arms wrapped around you and she's swinging you back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. She's telling me, she said she talks to me all the time. She looks at me and goes, all of the time.
So we got a little follow up there. I did, and she was so funny. She said, I bought you a formal. And I said, a formal what? She meant a dress for a wedding.
Nice. But you're not getting married.
And only one other time.
Yeah. Hold on, I have to look something up for you.
Say, are you breaking out the book?
I am, because I want to make sure this is
my
not
big sister.
Yeah. That wedding dress is a symbol, and it's not one of my normal symbols. She's bringing something or someone your way. It's going to be happy, but brief. It's going to be brief, but happy. So enjoy it. Take it in. Don't fight it. Don't question it. Don't overthink it. Don't anything. I don't care if it goes against anything that you usually do. I don't care if you feel like it's nothing you've ever done before or this isn't needed. So just let this do it. Let it happen. Just enjoy every single solitary moment of whatever or whoever it's going to be, because it's not going to last long, but it's going to be exactly what you need. Yep.
So there was a wedding happening in the dream.
Right. So the wedding, that's what the wedding signifies, is that there's going to be a brief but very happy interlude or occasion or interaction. And the fact that your sister said she bought it for you, the dress, that's what she means. Okay. Yeah. Live it up, sister. You deserve it. Go have some fun. I don't care if it's 2 weeks and it never happens again. You'll carry it with you the rest of your life. We all need that sometimes. So just go do it. Yeah. Yeah. And let me know. Keep me posted. Thanks for your question.
And Debbie says, I understand whatever you said there. So good.
Good.
There's one more. Was there another follow-up? Nope. If there was another follow-up in there. Okay.
Sarah, I'm being told to tell you, Sarah Notaro, I know you're on here still. You got to be on here still. You've got some good things coming for you, Chick. That job move, that job change, you could not have done better for yourself. So, oh, there she is. So, yeah. Yep. Just keep going. Stop questioning yourself. Don't second guess. You've gotten so much better at not doing that. But you already know this is a great thing for you, and you're so afraid of messing it up. You need to get away from that. Even if you make the biggest mistake ever, you are still revered there and looked upon as somebody who knows what you're doing. So even if you have overlooked something, it would be a situation where someone would say, wow, if Sarah didn't know, that was a tough situation. So you want to go with it. Own it. You earned it. You deserve it. Okay. It's coming.
And she was just popped in, so I'm sure she got that message. So
okay. Good.
And there's a thank you. Okay. Back up to
Say hi to Johnny.
Danielle's wondering if there's anything for her.
Hi, Danielle. Can you ask something more specific today, please? And I will see what comes up for you.
I thought there was more to that one. Maybe I missed it. Michelle, Dad passed May 19th, 2023. He was very confused the last few years of life. Any little messages? That's from Michelle.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I'm sorry. How's the warm weather treating you, sister? Aren't you down south now? The first thing I'm being told to tell you from your spirit guides, divine guidance, is that you did everything right. Then I just heard, get away from my chair, leave my chair alone. I keep hearing somebody call you. That's okay. I keep hearing, it's okay, Marcy, I'll get to you. Don't worry. Sometimes that happens. Somebody was worried about him and how much he was sleeping at some point. And it's almost like this person had mixed emotions. Like, should we be letting him do this? Is this even good for him? What's going on? He says that when he was asleep, that's when he had the most peace. So don't worry, because that was okay. Oh, part-time mom. Excuse me. I forgot. You're only retired. No, I'm glad though. So I'm seeing you outside of like a mobile home camper trailer kind of a thing. And it looks like it could either be a permanent one or one that can move, but it feels like you have it set up more permanently. And I feel like you have like I see an awning coming out over the side of it, and where you probably have things set up outside. I keep looking up and I'm being told to tell you to fix it. Fix it. Like fix something with your awning or your, whatever is extended out needs to be fixed. Yeah.
Michelle said that would be him.
Oh, good.
Producer evaluation.
Good, good. All right, my friend. Well, I hope you're all well. Thank you for your question.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with Mercy's. I don't know if it was the
Spirit got in the
switch
way.
between yeah.
It happens. Spirit got in the way. They wanted me to answer Sarah's probably because she was popping out. So, hey, Spirit leads the way. You guys know it's not, for those of you who are on all the time, you know, it's not personal. Sometimes Spirit just kind of takes over. But again, just listen, because you never know if you're going to get a message through somebody else. And that's just as important.
Okay.
All
so
right, Miss
from
Marcy.
Marcy. My Aunt Julie passed away in August 15th of 2023. Any messages? Why am I having a hard time getting that out?
Why am I like wanting to do this? I can't even. Like, all of a sudden, I'm like this. It's almost like when someone comes up behind you and tickles you and you go like that, like to protect yourself. So your Aunt Julie was unable to communicate either effectively or at all at the time she passed. Whether it was 2 minutes before she died or 6 months, it wouldn't have mattered. You may or may not be able to validate that, but she's also pointing to, I see her in a hospital bed. She's pointing to, I see her pointing. She's like throwing so much at me at once. To an IV bag on an IV stand. But as I'm saying that, I'm getting like this funky pain in my side. It's kind of like, it kind of wraps around like from my lower rib cage to lower rib cage, but just on the sides, it's kind of like lower back kidney area on the right. But then it wraps. So liver, kidneys for me. And if it's not her, maybe it's somebody else too that's coming forward. You must have thought of somebody or validated it because it's going away. She also showed me a handbag. And when they show me a handbag, but I had also heard colostomy. Somebody keeps saying colostomy bag to me, colostomy. But when I see a handbag, like a big oversized purse, and that's all I see, that is Spirit's way of telling me that they're describing their personality and kind of how they were. So, she's letting me know that she knew how to accessorize. She knew how to put herself together. Purse, bag, shoes, whatever the case is, nails, purse, but she knew how to dress and put herself together like that. And then she says, "Come on, what are you doing? Come on. What are you doing?" She says, "Tell it to me straight." I know it's been tough, but, and she kind of leaves it hanging like that. Stuff is fine. Stop pushing your daughter. Stuff is fine. Don't argue. He's got to do things his own way. He's got to figure things out his own way. He's always been like that. He'll always be like that. Stop trying to push because you want so badly to be there, because right now all you're doing is overpowering, overtaking, and you're gonna cause him to just continue to push you away. I have a tall male here. And what he wants, he's older. And what he wants me to see is his pants. His pants are like 90s style. Like, they're creased. They're cuffed. It looks like he would have worn penny loafers or loafer shoes with them. They're like an olive green color too. I got the pleats, but he especially wants me to see the crease going down the front, middle. He says, I do feel like this is a father-grandfather type energy for you. He's telling her now, he's showing me like he does have like a longer torso as well. And his head is a little bit longer and kind of squared off. Not so dramatically, but like he's got a longer. I keep hearing it's time for you. It's time for you. Start looking at your future. Start looking into what you want and need. That's what you need to be focused on right now for yourself. I'll help you, is what he says. He's not telling me who he is, though. All right. So thank you very much for your question. I wish you the best of luck.
Michelle had a follow-up. I do have an awning on my deck, and the chain broke. Okay.
Oh.
Again,
we'll
validation is always a wonderful thing. Guys, like I said, for those that didn't catch the first half of the episode, go back and take a listen where I talk about, Christy helping me find some paperwork at my mom's house after she passed, and she put me right on there. So those little things that we miss sometimes are right there in front of us. And again, Christy's looking for direct questions, not the broad spectrum, throw the paint can on the wall and see where it lands. So we got another one coming in from Colette here. And again, we're coming to you from a couple different locations, so you may or may not see if you're, we're at 3 locations tonight. We, used to go to 8, we're down to 3. And I think that's kind of work, and we're happy everybody's joining us on this Sunday afternoon, evening, depending where you are. I know Colette's evening there. It's evening.
Or middle of the night.
Middle of the night. So Colette asks, anything for my dad, Vince? It'll be his birthday on the 24th of January.
So I was just told to tell you, you already know what to do. You already know what it means, and you know how to do it. So this is the validation you needed to move forward, and already you just needed that validation with the feelings and the knowings on your own. Now you've got it. So you just got to get her done. And when I receive that message, I see you at work, in your workplace. I'm being told to tell you, don't be deterred and don't let them frighten you. You've got this. Your father says, throw me a big party and make sure you have lots of cake. And it has to be moist cake. My kids hate when I use that word, moist.
Most people hate that word. All right, and she's done. Oh.
And you got the Italian snort on me. That's not fair.
Oh, yeah. Somebody timestamp that. We're at 1 hour, 18 minutes. I need to use that intro.
I don't even know why that's so funny. I'm just... all I know is he keeps showing me like this, I don't know, sheet, half sheet, whatever. And it's it's a corner. And I see someone there's a piece cut and it just, they slide the spatula underneath it and they go to lift it. And the frosting looks so good because the frosting just is like creamy because it kind of pulls with it. I mean, it's
'Cause it's moist.
no, the cake is moist, not the frosting. But it is, and I see the cake, and it looks like a yellow cake, and it's moist. Like you could spring.
Like a sponge cake?
No, but it's not sponge cake. It's regular yellow cake.
Colette, please, if you got some validation on this is, and you know me, I'm not trying to make fun of this at all. But he's trying to send you some sort of message. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been around me a lot. I know exactly what you were on about. It's a joke between my mom and me from when I was a kid, and they had cake in Liverpool that was called something. Okay, so again, validation, an important part of this show, folks, because this is great watching this. So this is a laughable incident then. Okay.
All I
So
just
it's
heard
a
say was your
special
mom is gonna
Liverpool
love this. You gotta tell us what this cake is. Holy crap, this is worse than a hot flash.
The cake is called a wet Nelly? All right, I got to Google this one. If now, maybe I'm not going to Google that. I don't think I'm going to Google that one. I'm afraid. Okay, people have searched this. Oh, it's a bread pudding. Okay. All right. I was afraid. Oh.
Crap.
I guess you better get, I think Melissa's right. Colette, you gotta go get that cake. And my dad said she really. Okay, I'm going back.
think
So
Colette
yes,
and Melissa needed to get yourself. Sorry.
I was so afraid to turn around and just put that in this. Thank God all my safe settings are on. Oh, she's saying it's not a bread pudding.
No, it's a cake.
I know,
It's a
but when I Googled it, it came up as bread pudding.
No, it's a cake.
All right. Colette, if you can find a picture, email it to us,
I needed
got that
Colette.
Kleenex right there. This is a weekend to laugh and cry people about our relatives.
Oh my God.
Okay, she's gonna reach out. She's gonna let us know more about this cake because I'm gonna need to find out what it is.
Inquiring minds have to know now. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can get Jet to make it for us. And
oh, Jet.
did I ever send it? I don't think I shared with the group. We had Jet Teal on the show, guys. If you go back for the chef, the Food Network. And as a thank you, I sent him a knife, and he's doing a whole video on this tomahawk steak. And out of nowhere, I just see the knife pop out, and I'm like, oh my. And I didn't ask him to put it in any videos, and it was just like awesome to see that video. So. Oh, it wasn't that nice. Okay. All right. So
is that why he's laughing? Because he's making me the bad guy right now? Is that I feel like I just got put in the middle of something.
Also called Lord Nelson's cake.
Lord Nelson.
Okay, at least that's what Marlon's saying. I'm
all right.
Honest. All right, so the team's working together here. We're gonna go that, and yes, we will send your dad a happy birthday.
You know what? You just sent me into overload. Hold on.
Okay, I can hold off.
Okay. Ouch. This is the work look right here. Oh crap.
Yeah,
hold on a second.
Get the work look working because I think this is going to be a work looking one here.
This is the work look. This is the demo look. All right. I can't. I'm too hot. Are you kidding me? Holy crapes.
Go stand outside. It's like 4 degrees. Oh, I did. And Colette said Dad had a great sense of humor. I told you what I was putting into my Jeep. I just found it. It's like the Keurig ice cream maker. Like you put a cartridge in, push a button, and it gives you soft serve. Like
Where?
yeah,
In your Jeep?
yeah. Put it in the back of my Jeep. I got that outlet on the side. And yep.
We are so taking that to Mexico with us.
Yes.
So I looked over. I have a big window in my living room here, and there's a balcony, and there was some dude looking in my window, kind of like he peeked up and only came up so far, and when I saw him, he kind of just disappeared. So anybody having issues with peeping toms, let me know.
Mm-hmm. And you're on the 3rd floor.
And I'm on the 3rd floor. So
with 50-mile-an-hour winds.
With 50 miles. So, anywho,
all right. We've been going pretty good here, but let's get young Johnny here.
Hi, John.
Hi, Christy. John Cheesley. Do you have anything for me? I've been waiting to go into law enforcement for work, and that time is almost here. I would like to know if anyone has any message me regarding my decision.
Well, you're really good at making lists. I mean, if you're not sure, you could always make a list. I'm sorry, honey. I had to do it. You're old enough. I can go there. So, I hope your mom and dad heard that because they're going to laugh hysterically. All right. Anywho.
All right. I'm going to, 126. Yep.
Pros, cons,
send
that kind of
to
thing.
Somebody. Yeah.
So your spirit guides are stepping forward. And you're being told to wait. Not wait as in not do what you want to do. Wait as wait because I feel like you're trying to push to make it happen. And if you do that, it's not going to happen, or it's not going to happen the way you want or need it to. There are things that are actually in the works where it's going to actually, the opportunity will be brought to you. Excuse me. And you want to let that come to you. It's hard though, because when you can feel it, and when you feel like something's upon you, it almost makes us feel like we're supposed to be doing something to be proactive about it or be responsible about, for the situation. You don't have to. Any anxiousness you're feeling or any preemptive, any things that you're feeling about the situation is to just get you ready, and so that you understand what's coming. You're also just able to anticipate it, and it's exciting, but you have to let it play out on its own. It's not going to be exactly the way you are thinking it's going to happen, but it's definitely going to be the step that you need to take in order to get to where you want to go in years to come. So, and when you get about 15, 20 years into your career, you're going to look back and say, wow, had I not done this, none of this would have happened. So you really need to let this go. This quick, short-term thing that's going to come your way, pass it up. Do not take it, because it'll send you on a completely different path. It's not going to be the thing. When this opportunity, which is not going to come for at least 6 months or so, 6 months to a year, but it'll start things, the wheels will be in motion in about 6 months. When it's brought to you, you're going to know everything's going to click, and that's going to be it. No question, hands down. And actually, I'm being told to tell you, your mother will know. So talk to your mom about it. Your mom will be right on it. She'll be like, yep, that's it. If she is okay and on board, that's what you do. Okay. But this little thing coming sooner rather than later, don't take it. Don't do it. Don't commit to anything. Okay. So, all right. I wish you the best of luck. You're going to do great.
Those little things you learn in life before you go into that field are so important to help you further down the line.
Yeah. And talk to Mike. Yeah.
What do you think? Do one or two more?
Maybe one more.
Okay. This one's from Peggy. Hi, Christy.
Peggy.
Hope you're staying warm. Any messages from my niece?
I feel like your niece was not able to communicate either effectively or at all at the time she passed. She's showing me
doing the thing.
What?
Your lights are changing.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said you couldn't
Dim
tell.
and then brighten and dim. Yep.
Okay. I keep wanting to do this. When I closed my eyes the first time for her, I saw a pig. I feel like you're supposed to know what that means or what it represents. If you do not, let me know and I will check that for you. But I'm being told not to look at that right now for you. You need to decide on your own whether or not you need to know whether or not you can make that connection on your own. Feel a lot of sadness around you lately. Like rain clouds and just I just heard let the fog clear. I feel like you're hanging on to something. You got to let it go. I feel like you're letting go little bits at a time because the atmosphere that I see is more moderately rainy. It's not like stormy, totally dark. It's like you can see where the storm is starting to finally lift and go. But I feel like you can't let go. You just are hanging on to this last little bit instead of just letting it go on its way. You need to let the storm pass. And don't be afraid to let it pass. You're hanging on so tight, you're afraid that's all you're going to have. And if you let it go, you're not going to have it anymore. When that's not the case at all. And it's actually starting to bring in more negativity and more sadness for you than anything. So you've got to let it go so that the sun can shine and the positive energy can come and the things and the people that are supposed to be in your life, whether they're here in spirit, can come into your life and be there for you. So I hope that helps. That's all they're telling me. But thank you for your question. I have to look up this recipe.
Okay. So Colette sent you the recipe. Hey Schreier, long time no see.
Hey John.
Lori in.
Hi Lori, how are ya? Haven't seen you in a long time.
And good, you saw it. That's all I needed to know. Safe.
Yes, give them our best. Oh, missed you.
Can I ask you to do one more? There's one in here that came in late. That something's telling me that needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pop one more up? And I think that'll be our last one for the evening because we've been here and this is from Noreen. Hi, Christy. Struggling today. Looking to see if you have any messages from me, for my daughter or son, also or spirit.
Hi, Noreen. You already know what I'm going to say. You're hanging on too tight. I'm sorry you're struggling. But you're hanging on too tight. You're so closed off right now. You're so pulled in. Your spirit guides are stepping forward, and they're saying that you get through tomorrow. You get today, you get tomorrow. Tuesday, you have to let the sun shine again. You can have your moments, and then you have to let it move on. You have to let go. Your spirit guides are saying that you know they're with you, and they're talking about your children. But they have other work to do because you're strong in your own right. And it's not that they're not around you. It's that they're with people who actually really do need them because they hear you when you talk to them. You just don't need them around the way you think you need them around. And they're waiting for you to level up and kind of rise to this next level here so that you can actually make a better connection than anything else. We've already kind of talked about them though too recently. So you may hear from one more so than the other. But you won't be able to feel the connection you want to feel with them now until you let go of all this other stuff going on and you allow yourself to level up and you raise your vibration. Okay. And you can do it. So that's why your guides are saying we all need our time. We all need our moments and our days, right? And sometimes our weeks, but then but that's it. Then we have to pull ourselves out of it. Even if it's hard and you have to make a conscious effort to do it, you have to make that conscious effort to do it, even if you're just going through the motions, because that's a step in the right direction. And then they're going to step in to help lead you the rest of the way. Okay. So thank you for your question.
Hi, Kim. Yeah, we stuck in special ed. Yes,
Hi,
this
Kim.
is my third strike, so it must be the end of the hour. So, we did miss you guys. I missed the energy and what we had going here today. Remember, reach out to those family members, give them a hug. I guess that's kind of our run through today of what we're seeing. Celebrate those around us, and yeah. And
This is-
do you have a follow up here, London?
So I was just looking. Colette sent us the recipe for that cake, and no wonder. Like I kept seeing like someone go like this with the cake, so I could see how moist it is. Because it does look almost like, okay, so I can see why they would, well, no, I can see it's like half cake, half like pudding type cake. See it? Can you see the?
Yeah. Oh, it's like a figgy cake. Yeah. Okay.
That's so funny. Oh my God. I can't. My ribs hurt from laughing at that, so I'm gonna have to just let that go. But so anybody in the Buffalo area, if you don't have anything going on Thursday night, come and hang out with us. Mike's gonna try to be there. I'm gonna be doing a cooking show as a guest at Paranormal Oddities. What's his address again? 58. Hold on, I got it. 5823 Transit Road with our good friend Joe Pieri at Paranormal Oddities. And we're going to make a yummy chowder that I love to make. And it's free. So come on in. The show starts at 7. He does go live, so you need to be there before that.
What kind of chowder?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, okay.
You'll like it.
I didn't know if I had to bring you any knives or not, you know?
Wow. No, actually, it's really nice. I give him the recipe, and Joe goes and gets everything and has it all ready to go. And he sets up everything on the stage. Everybody sits in the audience. It's a live audience, guys. It's a live show. He's going to be broadcasting live, but it doesn't cost anything, and you get to sample when you're done what we make. So it's going to be fun. We talk, we chat. I'll probably answer some questions. He's going to pitch in. People can call in while they're watching it on live like this. It's going to be fun, and there's going to be a lot of people there.
That's what I was thinking. She couldn't say it. She couldn't get it out. Not a wet Willie, a wet Nelly. Nelly, not Willie.
You're going to make me snort again.
I'm looking for audio.
You're a jerk. You're supposed to be nice to me. Anywho.
My mom will come from Spirit and mess with you.
I hope she snipes the shit out of you. Come on, I'm running across.
Yours is watching it. Yep.
All right. But yeah, so anybody who wants to come, it would be great to see you. It'll be fun, just something to do for a couple hours on Thursday evening. Hopefully all this crap weather will be gone by then. But yeah. What else, Michael?
Keep your eyes peeled. Subscribe. We'll be back every so often. I don't know how often, just with work and some things, but we do appreciate all of you. We appreciate all the messages we got, over the last couple of months, and we're putting this one on me, guys. It just has been a rough couple of months, so with losing everybody. So we're gonna do it. That's there's a second vote that Lord Ness in case of the chowder.
I think that might take a little too long.
Make some other comments here, but I'm not going to.
Whatever.
But yeah, you're gonna see us out there doing some events coming up, and hopefully we'll be doing some more events together with some folks. And Where's My Sage, or at least Christy and I, just getting back out there, getting back to the roots of things. There's some Bigfoot stuff coming along, but there's a lot of stuff that we'll be doing as a team. Teamwork and friends, folks. It's what we need in our lives. If you feel like you're having a downtime, reach out to a friend, reach out to a family member. Again, if that's that phone call, you say, well, I'll grab it later. It's important to grab that phone, because those people in our lives are important. And that's why we do it. Come back for you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are our friends, our family, and we've gotten in the field with a few of you, and we plan to do a lot more. Matt, that means get that knee healed, so we can get back in the woods. And for those that were around, we'll get there. Hello, Robert. See, now we got both sides of the globe.
Hi.
We've gone from the Atlantic to the Pacific, so we've got both oceans covered. And
It's terrific. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah. No, it's more
Christmas is over
down there. Sorry, yeah. Listen to men and work a little, down under there. So, again, Christy's doing that. Keep an eye out for the Potograph stuff. We'll be around. We appreciate all you. Where's my
We're always
buttons?
here.
Yep. So,
all right, everybody. Well, we appreciate you. Stay warm the rest of the weekend. Please stay safe.
yes. Oh,
And
and if you have a question between 9 and 10, Eastern Standard Time, not 3 o'clock in the morning, to ask those questions.
no, more like cutting. I kind of cut it off by like 8 or 9. Okay. By like 8 p.m., I'm like done. So yeah, I'll get back to you the next day.
But again, we appreciate all of you. And I gotta get used to. StreamYard did it. I know. Here's what I want. The show end thingy. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, you mean the end stream that's up there? Oh no, because that just you need the show end, so the whole thing. Right, I gotcha.
Yeah.
That's why that's all you and not me.
So, be safe and
Sample on. Love
night,
you.
guys. Bye.
Good
All.
night.